Then, now, forever. Together.
After all the work and all the miles,
Get that train rolling, man.
all the sign-filled shows and sold-out seats. Now it's all about to change. Are you ready?
Couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as the top star of another promotion. That's right. I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
Oh, I can't wait for draft night.
I don't care what y'all say.
It's time to rock and roll. This time I'm in control. Right now I own the streets. I got the keys to the city. That's 'cause I get down. Time to rock and roll. This time I'm in control. Right now I own the streets. I got the keys to the city. That's 'cause I get down. Sometimes I wonder how I made it this far. With all these people hating on me. Y'all know who you are. Took a chance and try to come up. And this game be in the store. Now I own the keys to a brand new fancy car, baby. It's my turn to burn. And now I'm here to rub it in your face. When will you learn? I'm the queen and I'll put you in your place. It's time to rock and roll. This time I'm in control. Right now I own the streets. I got the keys to the city. That's 'cause I get down. Time to rock and roll. This time I'm in control. Right now I own the streets. I got the keys to the city. That's 'cause I get down.
How dare you try to go against the glorious hun? I slaughter you, son. It's over. The story is done. You could be #2, but I'm second to none. But you forgot Queen B's the notorious one.
Baby, 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 baby. I'm the creme de la creme, so you can never play me. See, I'm more than a lady. I'm more than a lover, more than an affair. Please try and understand that. I'ma stay at the top 'cause I don't give a damn.
I don't care what y'all say. I'ma keep doing me. That can't fade me.
It's time to rock and roll. This time I'm in control. Right now I
Pourquoi es-tu si belle? Pourquoi tu bouges comme ça? Pourquoi tu me fais mal? Oh, je me sens tout nu. Oui. Pourquoi tu fais tout ça? Pourquoi tu dis tout ça? Pourquoi tu me fais mal? Oui. 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 Viens plus près de moi, j'ai besoin de toi, j'ai envie d'être en toi, oh oui. J'ai besoin d'être en toi, oh oui. J'ai besoin d'être en toi, oh oui. Pourquoi es-tu si belle? Pourquoi tu bouges comme ça? Pourquoi tu me fais mal? Oh, je me sens tout nu. Oui. Pourquoi tu fais tout ça? Pourquoi tu dis tout ça? Pourquoi tu me fais mal? Oui. 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 Quand tu me regardes, dis-moi si tu vois que toi et moi, c'est pour toujours. Quand je te regarde, j'ai le feu en moi et je deviens fou.
Your destiny's written all over the sky. You can't hide. I'm reading the thoughts that take over your mind day and
The Empress of Tomorrow. Destiny's written all over the sky. I'm reading the thoughts that take over your mind. You're my name. I am the future of your sorrows. Take your time. It's too late. I already live in your tomorrow. You can't hide. The Empress of Tomorrow.
You're not enough for me. Oh no, no. Just another man in love with me. Just another man. Hey, gotta open up your eyes and see. Oh well. You're not enough for me.
See, at first, I thought it was me. The way you flip your attitude constantly. But I think I finally figured it out that you're the type of man I like to call a spot. Turn off, turn on, hot, cold again. But please let me assure you that this is the end of all the lonely nights and the in between. Cause I think you forgot this chick is mean. I never lost my touch, I just gave it to you. But I woke up this morning with a different point of view. Cause I'm a woman, those girls are petty. You just ain't ready for this woman's rock steady. You're not ready, no, you're not ready. You're not ready for this woman's rock steady.
You're not enough for me. No, no. Just another man in love with me. Just another man. Gotta open up your eyes and see. Hey, hey, oh yeah. You're not enough for me. No.
See, you're not prepared for a love like this. Cause with Pete, it's never hit or miss. I hit the bullseye dead center every time. And each time I step head to toe, I'm a dime. Whether it's stilettos with slacks or sweats and flats. When Pete
¡Viva la raza!
Sube tu bandera si tú eres latino. Todos los latinos, sube tu bandera si tú eres latino. El mundo de latinos.
Soy un campeón, represento a mi nación. Que vivan los latinos, somos la generación. Estamos a un nivel que no llega ni en avión. Por eso no fallamos cuando estamos en acción. Latino world order that we taking control. Picante, caliente como el sol. Tú sientes el fire, sientes la presión.
I got long sideburns and my hair slicked back. I'm coming to your town in my pink Cadillac. I'm just a honky-tonk man. I'm just a honky-tonk man. I'm just a honky-tonk man. I'm cool, I'm cocky, I'm bad. I pick a mean guitar, I wear a blue suede shoes. You ought to hear me sing the snakeskin blues. I'm just
I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as the top star of another promotion. That's right, I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
Oh, I can't wait for draft night.
Come to my side of town. Lately it's been going.
All of my gon' ride with it in the pocket, to rock it like killing mom. Mama told me the power was in the tongue, but it probably ain't.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
I think a trip down to Mexico would throw people off. Can you get me a match in Lucha Magica?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
I can see how that got you here. So then, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
Do you know what cool is?
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
A-Town.
Let's go! A-Town down, screaming out loud. A-Town down, futures right now. A-Town down, tearing the place down. A-Town down.
And this competitor's getting the opportunity of a lifetime.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bach!
Wow, this is an awful gimmick. Did either of you ever have one this bad?
Well, one time I teamed up with a guy named Buzz, and we were both barbers.
This I gotta hear.
We were the Buzz Cuts. We had a good run until we lost the Loser Shaves Their Head match to Cole Quinn and Mr. CQ. My hair never quite grew back after that.
I'll say.
The worst part is Mr. CQ never showed up, so we would have had a chance. But Buzz didn't show up either. Come to think of it, Buzz still had his hair at the next show. Wait a
And his
second.
opponent from Chile, weighing in at 163 pounds, Eric Alvarado.
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
The wait is finally over. WWE's newest superstar has finally arrived. I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack of the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill.
Ooh, a sharp kick.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
From the heavens, what? Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
This will be the time to go, guys. He'll take things into the ring.
Up the rope he goes.
From the top, double axe handle. Another.
Way too. Diving moonsault. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
He gets out of the way.
Snapmare. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Oh, and a layout DDT. A running swanton. Oh, jeez. Falling hard to the outside.
Here we go. Nope. Fake me out again.
Watch this athleticism.
Oh, bro.
Making way towards the top rope.
Off the top.
You gotta be kidding me! Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me.
Able to slip away.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? Oh, guys, look out. Misses big time. I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
He gets back into the ring.
From behind.
German suplex. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this.
Oh, looks like we're going to see it for sliced bread.
Buck looks knocked out.
2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
never slow down.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him?
We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chile, weighing in at 163 pounds, Eric Alvarado.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxton. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment will be off too.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo is not playing games. This is a man who's been through it all. He's survived the turf wars and paid the price to be the Don. Everyone tonight is going to learn a harsh lesson. You don't test the Don.
Yeah, a win here tonight proves that Tony D'Angelo is truly a made man.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight, his target?
Uh-oh, way too...
Diving moonsault!
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless.
Man.
Stump puller leg snap, very effective.
And now Tony is getting beat down.
Tony might be feeling a bit wrapped.
Roll up here. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet. Nice calf kick, great elevation.
And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping.
And into the corner he goes.
Oh, goodness, blasted right into the corner. Taking out the knee.
He's giving this match all he's got right now.
He's just running roughshod over his opponent.
Heading for the top rope, looking for something.
Off the top.
And completely missed the mark.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed.
Fisherman's Buster.
Delivered into the barricade.
Stop right to the gut. And Tony didn't see that coming.
Sent straight into the barricade.
What a counter by Tony.
A string of counters. Calf kick right on point.
Oh, man.
He'll make his way to the ring. He's headed to the top now.
From the heavens,
through the air, and connects.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
This late into the match, though, still in pretty...
Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
That was amazing. The arm is cinched in tight, right where... Squirms his way out.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Oh, looks like we're gonna see it.
Sliced bread.
That could be curtains for Tony.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
people try to imitate what we do. They stop before they started cause they got no follow through. They stop before they started. So why don't ya come on over? We could show ya a thing or two. Cause that's just how we do.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
I would have leaned toward having a more thought-out plan, but your way could work too. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Holy sidekick, Hurricane! It's Mighty Molly!
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Beijing, China, Chuck Lee!
Most would
what all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simpkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring. The consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
A quick-witted dynamo, Vega is full of surprises in the ring and on the microphone.
As a 15-year veteran, this is not some underdog to overlook.
The first ever queen of the ring, as hard-nosed as they come, but always does so with poise and grace.
Carries herself with immense pride for both her culture and in-ring abilities.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward. Bang right in the face.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
And she's coming back to the ring now. Oh, rolling elbow. Oh, target of the arm. Oh, she manages to reverse it. Look at this. Snap suplex.
As the arm bars stretch in. Punishing stretch.
That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward.
Waistlock, no!
Belly to belly.
My goodness.
Looking to get airborne here. Watch out.
Whoa, look out.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Rattling our announce desk.
I don't know what's coming next, but it's not good.
Ooh. Hey, don't come over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll stop him.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Heavy work being done to Zelina right now.
She keeps on talking, but is she actually going to deliver? Okay, she's taking her showboating a bit too far.
Oh, looks like she won't be gloating again anytime soon.
Turning the tables. Float up.
Uh-oh.
Return fire from Zelina.
Hammerlock coming up.
Ooh, DDT delivered.
Boom.
Uh-oh. Good work getting to the ropes.
Which ends the submission attempt. She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here.
Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee. Ooh. Ooh.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Clothesline. And a second. And just lost all the steam there.
Hooked in.
There's a small package. driver.
And staying with it, into the cover.
2 count. No, kick out at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
That takes them down. Here's a setup.
Look at that raw strength. She's been slowed down yet again.
As deep as this match has gone, it's not bad shape to be in.
She fights back with the counter.
Kick to the body.
Into code red.
It's Zelina's for the taking.
And a kick out. What on earth?
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
The heaviest artillery has been used, but it's not enough for the 3. She's making the climb to the top rope. Crash landing.
Big forearm.
On the middle rope. Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Wow, it's one of my favorite submissions.
She's being derailed here.
Going through plenty of pain, but there's no need to panic. She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better.
Lift off.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. Oh, what a shot to the ear. Ow.
Hard landing.
Watch out! Driving her.
Goes for the pin.
The end could be near.
Kick out. She still has life. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Crisp arm drag. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Stomps to the legs.
She goes under the ropes, back inside. You know she's thinking she can end it all here. No way. Somersault plancha to the floor.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
Putting a cinch in the Dragon Sleeper.
Dragon Sleeper is applied. Oh my gosh, but if she taps out here, it won't.
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
Producing a trampling. The advantage is turned towards Zelina.
Zelina is proving hard to keep up with. She better hurry or she'll get counted out.
Sliding into the ring now. Look at this. Boom. Nice. That might have put it away. Kicks out before the 2 count.
She is still in this fight.
Caught with the knee. Climbing up to the top. Looking to go high risk. High risk. Right up to their feet with an elbow drop. And quickly now, shoulders down for the win. Digging deep for a kick out.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Arm wringer applied.
Down for a European arm breaker. Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
And Zelina's limits continue to get pushed in this match.
More and more hard being done to Zelina. Got the arm.
She gets to the ropes. That will free her of the hold. Zelina is pinned. This might be over. And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, Shot Lee!
What a debut. She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin. You have to wonder what Mutiny's next move will be to recover their abducted producer.
Don't treat me like a woman. Don't treat me like a man.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.